Much appreciated, Coach. Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
He's checking. Crash. Check. Fresno. Kill. Hey, turn it up. 14, front it. Check 43. What?
They run it with Carson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Check three.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now it's Carson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it's going to be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense. But someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll try to sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
7 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Check. Watch number 86. Watch 86. Got it.
From the red zone now. Here's Wilson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Come on, 16. I'm coming, 16. You're mine, baby.
Wilson throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On third down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Come on, set. 30 base, let's go.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Check pilot, 64, weak. And go.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got you, son. I got you, son. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Let's go.
2nd and 9 now. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up.
54, right there, right there.
Blue dark corkers, blue dark corker.
Tight down, there you go.
Check. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. See him on. Check your hot read. What happened?
Fournette, first down carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. 10 Tucson. 54. 22 Jet Bomber. 22 Jet Bomber.
2nd and 11. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Ready.
To throw on 3rd down. Love. Airing one out for Crowder. It's caught inside the 25. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Pushes him over. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Check Leo 31. Check crunch. Ready, go.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Mike's 5-4.
Back to throw. Love. And it's caught. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
Check 26. Sponge. Head. No. Kill. Grace don't travel. Alpha.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
On fourth down. Love. The quick slant caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Fournette. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready, set. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Charlie, go. Mike, 54. Mike, let us.
From the gun, on 3rd down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Good job right there, good job right there.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
To throw is Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Now here's the line, here's the line. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 2. 12, twins. 49, check 49, check 49. Watch the ship, watch the ship. 12. Ship, watch the 12. Ship. Run!
goes way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Draw play. This is Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
So we got man. Go. Or big.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Second and 6. Check this one off to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Bang, bang. Yes. Bang, bang.
Hey, alert 3.
They'll run with Fournette. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Set up. 18 Gator. Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check. Bravo.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Ready.
From the gun. Low. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Yep, I'm going to need some therapy after this. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Haywood. Hey, watch that. Recon, 132 fighter. 54. Mike, 54. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
To throw again. Love. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Mike 5-4. Rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit. Go.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Get ready. Go.
On third down, Love escaping the pressure right. Well, he's going to go for it all. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is now 14-10. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. To see if the offense can continue this uptick here. And I know nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Front left. 14.
Now Wilson to throw on third down. He finds an opening past the 40. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Wilson now 6 of 10 of this first down. He's got his guys a first down here.
4 down. 85, I'm coming for you. Here we go.
Here's Wilson. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
On second down, it's Carson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
There. Check. Hey, 0. Come to me, it's me. Let's go.
To throw is Wilson. On third down. It's caught. Block it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in. And look at this. It's a fake. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. That is complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
So don't say nothing. Lock it. Watch it. Shoot. Go. 61. Matchbox. Light. Hey, watch that. Check. There you go.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. This is Fournette. And an alley to run. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This fielded at the 2.
Here we go.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Josh Jones in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 50. Plant.
All day, just like that.
Scene 6. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
And go.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. That's out to his running back, Fournette. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Watch 24. 80 weapon.
They'll toss it to Fournette. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Right there.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mike 54.
I got it.
Let happen.
They'll run it again for Fournette. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
General, fast.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. I'm coming for you. You must.
Operating from the gun. Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
To me, the defense was a little gassed. near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Man, I got you.
Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Mike Daniels make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal.
Let's get that. Go. Smoke.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw. Love. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. Slips past him. Where'd he go? And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. is Carson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, Carson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
All go special! All go special! Under crunch! Under crunch! Check 99! Check 99! Check 13! Check 13!
Alert, 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 alert! Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
One left, one left! Show it up! Show it up!
On first down, it's Carson. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Pick me up. Here we go. Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
44, 44. Mike, 44. I got you.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this is going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll make it third down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Get in the weight room. Fofo's the mic.
Now it's Wilson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they... Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise as his guys are back within a single score. So a fake field goal run in for the touchdown. That can be a huge momentum swing.
And that's got to drive a defensive coach and a special teams coach crazy. Someone else running it in on a fake field goal when you're supposed to be alert for it. Terrific play by the offense, not so much by the defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only had a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch 54. Watch the out. Watch the out. H3, 218. Chopper, chopper. Switch. Switch. Check, 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 check. Deuce, deuce. Deuce, deuce. Dog, dog. Slam, slam. Set, go.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. On the catch, it's Crowder. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Fournette makes his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Check, check. Lucky. Tighten up, tighten up.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He's checking. Crash. Check. Fresno.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, push their backs clearly against the wall.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Back. Check 43. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Tight dog. Check 3. Ready.
Again, it's Fournette. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A handoff to Fournette, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie. You're out. Better bring it.
You better bring it.
Sin, on.
You better bring it. Shift. Watch the shift.
Check, 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 check. Ready, go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's going to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this